Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you on this fine, fine Wednesday morning? Well, it's morning, and it is 8 o'clock, and I'm up. And the reason why I'm up, because at 6:30, every Wednesday morning, baby Crone and I have to track down the hill and take out the trash. Boo-hoo. But we kind of like look forward to it. It's like getting up and you're putting on your boots because now you got a bundle, and so you get up and you track down the hill, and then sometimes we race and all that. It's fun. We make a good time, and now dogs be barking and everything. Well, anyway, that's just the end of fall morning, or what it's like for us on a Wednesday. So, but the reason why I'm coming to you this morning without baby Crone, although she's there, right there. Say hello, morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Where would I go without her? But this has been on my mind, and baby Crone, I would say, Caresha. She has been on my mind. I haven't read on her, and I try not to follow stories. Now, like every reader has their own thing. My thing is the least I know. Now, like if it's something major, because we're on TV, because this is going worldwide, I need to know if it's going to be a delete, is it sick, what it's going to be. So in that case, I have to look. But outside, when you do a read, when people come to you, you don't know those people. You don't know those people. You don't know their life. You don't know nothing about them. So when you don't know, you're open. The wonderful thing is when you're reading with a person, they are there and they can ask you a question. So sometimes the reading can be off a little or a lot, but you got to take the meat and spit out the bones. Well, saying all that, she's been on my mind. We've been thinking about her for what, a month? I think I did a reading on her before, but I've always been perplexed by her. But now, in my meditation and not being able to think, it's like, okay, you done thought long enough. She has settled down in the news. You don't hear about Caresha much. It's like she went incognito. So it's like, what's going on with Caresha? Miami, last time I heard she was running and she was going to go to Miami, young Miami. I also heard that she is back with Diddy. I've also heard that she participated in beating up someone or being mean to someone. These words I say are alleged, but at this point, does it matter? That she was saying being mean. Also, it was said that his show, Volt, they made him step down. What would happen to Caresha? What become of Caresha when you let the world know you sold your body? What? Let's talk about it, can we? We all know Caresha. You know Caresha, city girl, pretty girl. The one that have a fetish that like men to piss on her. You know Caresha. The one that was with Diddy and she worked with him and she had a show on YouTube and then she went to, y'all, you know Caresha, her, that pretty girl, yeah. The one he took to the Met Gala. Yes, her, yep. The one that when Kim's daughter North said she copied off my mother, that's who I'm, right, that Caresha. The one with the 2 kids, the one that I heard she was pregnant. Did he make her have a baby? Did he cause her to delete? The thing is, she walked in this thing with her eyes wide open. I remember on her show when she had not the one on YouTube. Remember?
Yes, Caresha, please.
Yes. No, that's the new one. But it used to be on YouTube. Okay. It's on Vogue now. But you all know her show. She wasn't on there very long. So anyway, she comes on there and he's on the show and they are talking about a relationship. And she wants him to commit. But we watch him. He never lied to her. She wanted him, remember? I wish I had a sign. I would have. What becomes of her, though? Because at the end of the day, She's somebody's mother. And she's somebody's daughter. What will become of her? How can we ever see Caresha or Miami after we know that she's been tangled up, tied up with Diddy? That ain't gonna work.
Sorry.
What are we gonna do with that? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
I feel like I had a lapse of memory. Did we lapse or have something turn off for a while or something?
No.
Because that's what I feel like. I was talking. I feel like I've been talking for hours.
No, definitely not.
I know. 5 minutes.
Yes. But that's a very good question about Caresha.
Yeah, Caresha. What become of how's she doing? How's she doing with all this?
Yes, she's
How
very
humiliated
silent.
she must be. Mm-hmm. What did she do? Did she get her nails painted white?
That's a good question.
I mean, I have a lot of questions because she sold out. He was like her end prize at the end.
Yeah, I see a couple of pictures with her nails white.
Her nails are white?
Not all the time.
No, they only do it when they do the freak nicker, I believe. Am I right? I don't know. I didn't read it. Too much reading for me. But I've heard enough that everybody's saying the same thing, so I could trust that it's something to that effect. You have anything else before I draw these cards?
No, I do not.
Okay, so let's see. Let's start here. Because you know we plan on going deep with Caresha. Let's see. Snake. She was on my mind so heavy. Tower. Make sure this is a tower.
Okay.
Tower. Here. Because when I switch up on cards, it's number 19. I like to know. I use different cards, so I don't always remember the picture. Say that's a tower. Boat.
Yes, a tower.
Mm-hmm. Cross. Garden. Mice. Now, I did a reading earlier, and mice fell out.
Yes.
Along with clover. I said, remember that when I go, because I shuffled them up again and again. I shuffled them like crazy. I like to put my last row out, or I guess I could just lay it down. I don't have to look at it, right?
Yep.
Right. I'm going to put that there. What I see about Caresha, let me just tell you about the cards first. First, I see a snake. That means somebody that is treacherous, somebody that can't be trusted, somebody that doesn't have no regard for anybody but him or herself. I see a tower, meaning somebody that is walled off, wanting to be protected, wanting to be away, hide away, where they are in some kind of institution or some kind of structure where they could be ward off that you would do in time of war for safety. Also, I see a boat, which means that is somebody who's ready to go, who needs to go on a journey, travel, who wants to move, who wants to change locations. Also, I see in all of this, there is a cross, meaning that this is a heavy, heavy burden. The next card I see would be the garden. I like to put that up because that lets me know this person is aware that they're on display. So everybody can see your life. You have no privacy. You're out in the open, the garden where people meet and join, like at the park, you know, or at an amusement park, or anywhere, like you go to Disneyland or whatever. So it's at a park. So she's on display. And last, you got an encounter action with the snake and you got the mice, meaning somebody is eating at everything that's going on. Woo! She got a lot of crap going on in her life. What you say about that?
Yes, that is very true.
So
like it.
Let's take it down. So what I'm trying to figure, I'm going to look at that snake if she got swallowed up. because that's what snakes do. If you don't know because when you think about P. Diddy, we got to understand that he is a king cobra. That means he can make himself big. And what he does, and she's not very big. I know she can't be no more than 135 pounds, if that much, okay? So you know when you like that, they puff themselves up. And when you're close to them, they size you up. It takes a while. They start not eating. Why? Because they're ready to devour you. And so she has been devoured in this life. However, we watched on the YouTube where she said, I want it. She even said then that she allowed golden showers. She was at the show with the banner saying, no matter what, pick me. She was one of them pick me girls.
Yes.
And so he picked her, gave her a show, cleaned her up, gave her a purpose, and now Caresha on the run. What do you do when your man, the one that you love, everything that you wanted to be a part of it so bad you sold your soul for it? Now that he's down, what do you do, Caresha? Do you stay or run? I love Papi. Do you stay? Seem like you one of them chicks, you get what you want, and when the rough get going, the going gets rough, so you run. But you hide, and I don't know, because then I hear that her and P. Diddy are back together. He's a plague. But when you really love somebody, because I'm about the matters of the heart, when you love somebody, when you love them, you don't leave them when the rough times come. I wouldn't raise baby Crone to do that. Now, he can shoo you away and send you away. That's one thing. I wouldn't want baby Crone to leave me because I was in some deep trouble. And if that's what she did, what kind of character is that? I also heard that she had said that she agreed that he did this to Cassie, but did she say what she did? See, there's a whole lot of he say, she say going on. But the cards let me know that this girl is towed away somewhere inside of her. She's frightened because we don't know what she has done and what she has said, what she has seen. So she's in the thickets of all of this. Now, so it's like they say she went to Miami. So what? So she's traveling, she's hiding, she's coming back. We know that she's under a great burden. We know that. We know that the eyes are watching and the eyes are wide. And whatever it is, she knows that she's on slim pickings because she know he ain't going to be able to uphold her like that no more. So what you going to do when you ain't getting that money no more? Apparently, I learned that Saucy Santana, is that his name, Saucy Santana? Yes. Saucy Santana was with them because he was with City Girls because he used to do their makeup. So I just heard that this morning. So with that being said, that means that he got famous, but they also said that, you know, they weren't making no money. I've heard one of them went to jail. I just heard that, so it couldn't have been, they made something, but she sold her soul to the industry. And like I said in my readings, when I said about Diddy, is he Kaiser Sensei? Yes. But I know that whoever Diddy dealing with, he is not the top man, guys. And whatever he know, he made sure Caresha, he pulled her in. Because he knew his days are short. Why you don't hear from her? Where is she? She did an interview with, what's his name? The light-skinned fella. Jason. I didn't look at it because I wanted to be authentic to what I have to say before I go and read. Baby Crone, how's this read coming?
Yes, this read is coming good. Also a little bit of news. We forgot to mention that Diddy is allegedly banned from the Grammys.
Yes, he's banned from the Grammys. He's also been asked to step down from his station, Volt. It's a lot. It's still women coming forth. There's still someone who said that Miami, who Tasha K interviewed, and she said that Miami had some part in her abuse. This stuff is where is Miami? That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Why she not? Where is she?
She's real quiet.
I even went to see if there's anything modern. All I see is something that's 5 days ago, 7 days ago. Where is Miami? We have Lily. But that ain't good because on top of the lily is the snake. Underneath the snake is the cross. And here is the lily. Don't you think all that weight would just put out the power of what the lily was supposed to have? Well, we'll know. Let's draw the next card. The rider. The rider. So that means what? She's waiting to hear. She wants to see. She's waiting to see what's going to happen. Before she comes out, she wants to see. She wants to tap the water. She wants to, you know how before you, she's trying to feel her way through all this because she's in it too. Because you can't look at her the same anymore. Because why? Because we're looking at Cassie that got away. And we're looking at her, you wanted to stay.
Yes.
So, and last, she's trapped. That's what I'm saying. Because even if that rider came with good news, she's being blocked by an enemy that don't want her to know. So she's in darkness right now. She doesn't know. She know what she know, but she doesn't know the future. She doesn't know how this is all going to play out. She's watching and listening and probably somewhere and chilling. But remember, she got 2 young kids. Two young kids. And what we pull our children in, she should be scared. I heard that, people looking for her. I don't believe none of it. I don't know any of it. But I do know that she has been gobbled up by a snake by her own volition. I do know that she's in a place where she's feeling walled off, probably very heavy and depressed. I do know that she was on the run, whether she came back or whether she didn't. It was in her initial state to run. I do know that she's under a whole lot of burden and pressure. I know that she feels, I know that she feels embarrassed because I feel my spirit. I know she's humiliated because she done put so much out there and she never think this was going to come out. And so people are watching and judging her. Yes, she feels, yes, I know she has put a lot out there, and whatever she worked hard at, she feel like whatever I work at, it's always some come along and eat up what I try to do. Also, I see a lily. When I had a little bit of luck, I'm just getting on my feet. I'm finding myself, now I'm in some danger or some craziness that I can go down for some stuff I didn't even know, and people can implicate me, and now I got a ride, and I'm trying to wait to see where my moves are, but I got enemies all around me, and I can't trust nobody.
Yes.
That's what the card said.
Oh.
You know what that means? Child. And I'm going to believe right now, when it come down to the liniment that, she's just focusing on her children. Her strength is in her children. I hear her saying, I made some bad mistakes. And I did things for money that I'm ashamed of. But it was for my children to give them the life that I wanted for myself. And I think we all can understand that. But through all of this, I haven't heard nothing about Caresha's mother. Because if it was my daughter, I would be standing by my daughter. But how do you stand by your daughter when your daughter openly say, I allow men to pee on me? How do you stand by your daughter when you know your daughter was one of the notorious gangsters of the 90s? Hooked up. He got a name. His name got blood on it. His name got thief. His name got liar. deceiver. His name got beater. His name is mud. And I've been thinking like this about him. So I'm going to ask a few questions. Baby Crone.
Okay.
Let's go to, because I know you got questions. I thought that was great. I really feel like I learned a lot. What do you think?
Yes, that was a very insightful tarot reading.
The reason why I like these cards are because they are, for me, they are so easy because you just have to do a picture. These are the cards right here that cause for skill. These are the cards that cause you to think. These here, what I'm getting ready to use here, these are the ones that make you go, what is your question?
My question? My question is,
Let's see how this one works.
did Young Miami love Diddy?
Oh my God, you know what? That is true. Was she live or fake, a memory? Was she live or we thought she was live? Caresha? This is a 6, and 6 are for lovers.
That's a 9.
That's okay. Thank you, baby Crone.
You're welcome.
You see, and I saw it, but I didn't have my glasses. See, I'm in denial. Okay, when you get old, your eyes go too. So this is a 9. So what I see at this 9, whenever I see a 9, I always think of a lot of energy. When I think of this 9, I think of somebody that has just done scorched everything and just done burnt themselves out. Just got a mental blow, just psychologically just need to chill. Like their mind is on overload and they need to chill, but they too nervous. They can't chill. The fire won't let them, their life won't let them live. They got things, they in an entanglement. And so they're stuck, like stuck on guard, never having no peace. That fire, trying to maintain, trying to hold the level here, but you got a psychic blow. You're scared, you're worried. That's what this is. Next card.
My next question is, does Young Miami regret getting entangled with Diddy?
Oh, she said she'll think twice. Emotionally, it's like, no, not emotionally. Because she's in an entanglement in her mind and her soul. She's vexed. She got swallowed, remember? She wanted it. And he showed it on TV. See how this girl want me? He would play with her like, you know what we are. We have fun. You know what we do. And she was like, And she want more. She let it be and she got what she wanted. Isn't it curious how some people this happened and other people that happened? Isn't that curious?
Yes.
We just never know the luck of the draw. But here I see, what was the question?
Does she regret getting entangled?
Yes. I think that there are good parts. Those things is hard to say regret to. But they come with the territory. But when you're at the end and you're like this and you got to now rearrange your future when you thought your future was set. And now you're sty. Because you got tangled in this. And now that we see all these women and your name is somehow implicated, I'm just saying what I heard. And now you done gone ghost. I haven't been able, maybe you haven't. And Diddy out there crying on the thing, begging people, Where are you? I'm just saying. I'm not saying you're not with him. I don't know where you are. So yes, I think that there is some form of regret. When you're afraid, would you be afraid at this point?
Yes, I would be.
Why would you be afraid?
Because who knows what's going to come out about me if I was in her case.
Yeah. Is anything going to come out about Miami and all of this? Ooh. When I think of the Hierophant, I think of conformity. And I think of a priest, somebody who has the power to bless and to curse. Someone who has the keys to unlock heaven and unlock earth, who has the secrets. When I think of the Hierophant, that's what I think of. So when you go to the Hierophant, that means there is some kind of request, but there is some kind of judgment. And the Hierophant is a 5. So that lets me know that there is definitely conflict. She's definitely meditating, praying. She's frightened. And honestly, I would be very afraid. Very afraid. I don't know if somebody's going to try to come and harm me. I don't know, because she's in too deep. She's been dealing with him now for what, a year or 2?
Let's look that up.
So yes, I do see the Hierophant. And what was your question?
My question was, oh, yes, the question was, is anything going to come out about her?
Is anything going to come out of it? Like what?
Yeah, like
bad stuff?
Yeah.
Well, I have the Hierophant. And that Hierophant, to me, is where she's praying and hoping and thinking, whatever I did, don't let it come up against my charge, because that's the high priest. That's where you go to repent. That's where you go, take this away from me. That's where you go, I'll never do it again. Whatever I did, don't let it be so bad. Don't let it hurt me. Don't. Like praying. If I've done anything, hurt anybody, you know, because you know when you're doing and you're drinking or you're getting high and you got, you know, let's say slaves around, and, you know, you can flaunt. I mean, especially when you don't know any better. And you waking up to, oh my God, in my heart I knew it was right, but it was so normal. You know, I saw a video of Miami, and P. Diddy was saying, she loves me, she loves me. He was jumping up and down. And so as he was jumping up and down, then he got on his knees, and Miami was trying to get him up, but then she put her hand on his head. And as he got down, after a while, the other people that was around him got down on their knees too. I saw this in a video. And then when he got up, they got up. The cameraman, first they were standing, but he stayed down there. And then when they got down, he got up.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Hive mentality. But
so,
yes, they first started, they first were spotted together, Diddy and Young Miami.
Yes.
In 2021, but they didn't say they were dating until June of 2022, so like a year later.
Okay, so they've been dating they didn't make it
official
for 2 years. That's what I figured, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, so when I read these cards, the bottom line is she's definitely rejecting a lot of things. She rethinking. She has been traumatized. She has been traumatized. And if she don't believe in God, she believes in something of a higher power, because that is where she's at right now. And she have every right to be worried, because she's Diddy's girl. She knows a lot. I'm just saying, what becomes of Miami? I hope you enjoyed this read. I hate to end it so abruptly, but I don't know how any way to end it. I've said all I needed to say, and I pray for her peace. Because she got herself so tangled. How old is she before we go out?
29.
Oh, she know better. And if she don't, she know now. So I pray peace for Miami and her children. Well, that's all I have. I hope you enjoyed this. Sunflowers.